3 young girls were locked in a room. The kidnapper sat in front of them, scanning each face. Annie instinctively tugged at her skirt, and that small gesture made the kidnapper choose her. Before he entered, though, Helen had told Annie to wet herself. Sure enough, a while later, Annie was thrown back into the room. When the kidnapper came in, he had wiped down the chair before sitting. Helen guessed he had obsessive-compulsive tendencies. He would never like a dirty girl. They had dodged a disaster, but they were still trapped. A few hours earlier, Helen had gone to a classmate's birthday party. Afterwards, she planned to take the bus home, but her classmate's father, worried about her safety, offered to drive her and another girl who also took the bus. The 3 of them got into the car while the father loaded things into the trunk. At that moment, a man approached. It wasn't until he sat in the passenger seat that they realized the father was gone. Before they could react, the man pulled out a spray and knocked them unconscious. When they woke up, they were locked in a sealed room. Through the crack in the door, the girls saw a woman speaking. They cried out desperately for help, but when the door opened, it was the kidnapper himself, dressed as a woman. It turned out that he was a schizophrenic patient, and the woman was just one of his personalities. That night, the kidnapper appeared again. His name was John, and this time he was much kinder. The female personality had warned him that the 3 girls were sacred food and that he shouldn't think of them otherwise. The next morning, Helen woke to see the man sitting by the door, behaving like a child. From his words, they learned the cell was only a makeshift structure, which meant it wasn't completely sealed. The 3 began searching the room and soon discovered a hollow sound behind a wooden board in the ceiling. Amy tore open a gap, revealing an air duct. They could use it to escape.